Welcome back, Swifties. Today I'm checking out Vigilante shit from the Eras Tour film. This will probably be the last Eras Tour related one I do on here for a little bit. I'm going to react to the full film on my Patreon in the next couple of weeks. I think probably split it, into two, do it over a couple of weeks. So I'm not sure when I'm going to post this video that you're watching now, but in the next week or so. It'll be up on my Patreon, link in the description. But this is, the one on my list that I've been wanting to check out, so I'm not sure if this is going to be like in the verses and choruses and things are going to be in the right order, but let's see what it's about.
Drive a cat eye sharp enough to kill a man. I did some bad things, but I'm the worst of them. Sometimes I wonder which one will be your last lie. They say looks can kill, and I might try. I don't just for women, I don't just for men. Lately I've been dressing for revenge. I don't start shit, but I can tell you how it ends. Don't get sad, get even. So on the weekends, I don't dress for friends. Lately I've been dressing for revenge. She needed cold hard proof, so I gave her some. She had the envelope, where you think she got it from?
This is like, I never ever would have... What album's this from? I never would have just thought that this kind of... The Taylor was doing this kind of stuff, It's dark, it's sparse, bit of vocoder going on in there. I'm just going to start it again. Sounds great, doesn't it, I'm really looking forward to checking out this film.
I did some bad things, but I'm the worst of them. Sometimes I wonder which one will be your last lie. They say looks can kill, and I might try. I don't just for women, I don't just for men. Lately I've been dressing for revenge.
And this sequence here reminds me of there's a scene with Fergie in a film called Nine, which is a musical based on Fellini's 8.5. But anyway, Nine. I wouldn't say I'm a massive musical fan, although I do like some musicals actually. But Nine, Daniel Day-Lewis, Judi Dench, Fergie, Penelope Cruz, Kate Hudson, Nicole Kidman. I just love that movie, man. I've watched it 9 times so far. Because I remember when I first saw it, I think I watched it every day for a week, just because the aesthetic and the feel of it, and Daniel Day-Lewis is, one of my favourite actors, probably, he's my favourite, I think, one of the best, isn't he? And then... I think I watched it maybe twice on one of those days. That was 8 times, and I've watched it once since. So I've watched it 9 times, and it's been a couple of years since I watched it. So should I leave it at that? Should I watch it a 10th time? I don't know, but it's a great film anyway, man. Like, check it out if you haven't seen it.
I don't start shit, but I can tell you how it ends. Don't get sad, get even.
The way she's using her voice in this is different as well, isn't it? And beautiful.
I don't dress for friends. Lately I've been dressing for revenge.
Using her voice more like an instrument, than the traditional.
Cold hard proof, so I gave her some. She had the envelope, where you think she got it from? Now she gets the house, gets the kids, gets the pride. She made vacancies with your ex-wife, and she looks so pretty. tell you how it ends. Don't get sad, get even. So on the weekends, she don't dress for friends.
I love that little twist there, like when she's bending around on the back of the chair. It's almost got like Exorcist vibes, isn't it? You know, when the head's turning around, which I guess is a film I've never actually seen, but one of those things that seeps into the collective consciousness, doesn't it, I suppose? Always been just parodied or homaged in many other things, hasn't it? You know, that's The Exorcist, right, isn't it, when the head turns all the way around? But it's definitely adds that sinister tone to this, doesn't it? Yeah.
On the weekends, she don't dress for friends. Lately she's been dressing for revenge. Ladies always rise above. Ladies know people want someone sweet and kind and fun. The ladies simply high and love.
It's a nice change here, isn't it?
He was doing lies and crossing all of mine. Someone told his white collar crimes to the FBI. And I don't just for villains or for innocence. On my vigilante shit again. I don't start shit, but I can tell you how it ends. Don't get sad, get even. So on the weekends.
So this, I mean, just the stage and the setup, and it's all great and it's all just cool, isn't it? The way it all comes together, but this is really like a deep cut, isn't it? You know, you wouldn't put a song like this out as a single, certainly, but I mean, I don't know if it's the quality of the video I'm watching or what, but I'm struggling to make out the lyrics as much. So maybe I'll check out the studio version of this soon. But I love the sounds of it, man.
Shit, but I can tell you how it ends. Don't get sad, get even. So on the weekends, I don't dress for friends. Lately I've been dressing for revenge.
So, I mean, yeah, that was like, it almost feels like an interlude, doesn't it? Like in a larger piece. So what album is this from? And how does it sit in the album? Because it kind of feels like a bridge between two of the parts of a record, perhaps. 'Cause I'm trying to find out where, there was a bit where it got...
She looks so pretty.
I'm going to watch it again from around here because there was a bit where it went somewhere a little bit different, but I can't remember it.
Driving in your Benz. Lately she's been dressing for revenge. She don't start shit, but she can tell you how it ends. Don't get sad, get even. So on the weekends, she don't dress for friends. Lately she's been dressing for revenge. Ladies always rise above. Ladies know people want someone sweet and kind and fun. The ladies simply high in love. What he was doing live.
Oh, that bit there, that's just really cool, isn't it? That melody. I really like that.
Always rise above. Ladies know people want someone sweet and kind and fun. The ladies simply high in love. What he was doing lines and crossing all of mine.
He was doing lines, crossing all of mine. It's a good line as well, isn't it?
FBI. And I don't just for villains or for innocence. On my vigilante shit again. I don't start shit, but I can tell you how it ends.
I love how Taylor, I guess, embraces and uses, you know, theatrical and cinematic elements, you know, and it's more than just records or music, isn't it? You know, she's just a storyteller, and it's great to. I mean, I know she's not the only artist to do this, you know, and some do it more subtly than others, I suppose. So whether I heard Guy Ritchie speak about, you know, storytelling and the art of storytelling, and that his films, he tries to make his films work on lots of different levels, you know. Just the casual viewer will get it, you know. But the more, I guess, the casual viewer will get it and enjoy it and get the story, the basic thing. But you know, but what you can do through symbolism and I guess more subtler story threads, you know, for people that they're interested in more or want to know more or think about things in a different way. There's more there to find, I suppose, or to experience. And I find that with the greatest films, with the greatest records, that they not only benefit from repeat viewing and listening, but the best ones, there's always something new to be gleaned from repeat listens, isn't it? You know, and I guess because the more we move through life, you know, and hopefully we change and we grow, you know. You know, we can't step in the same river twice because it's not the same river and it's not the same person, right? So you come back to things, I find anyway, I come back to things, you know, films that I loved when I was younger, records that I loved when I was younger, maybe even films or records that I didn't quite get when I was younger, you know, maybe, but now you see them, because we see everything through the lens of our own experience, don't we, you know, and what we know at a certain time, because we don't see the world as it is, really, do we? We see it as we are, and everything is informed by our judgments, by our experience, by our memories, all that sort of stuff. But anyway, what was my point? I guess, you know, intentionally or not, I think the best art has this kind of thing in it, doesn't it? And the best art also seems to have that mysterious quality, you know, that quality that makes our brains go, how have they done that? Like, what's going? You can't quite work out what it is, I suppose, you know. What do the French say? Je ne sais quoi. Is that like, does that mean that certain something or something? I don't know.
Don't get sad, baby. So on the weekends, I don't just for friends. Lately I've been chasing for revenge.
Revenge is an interesting idea, I suppose, as well, isn't it? And I guess the best revenge is not to be like that person or something. Revenge is a better dish, best served cold. What does that mean, you know? An eye for an eye leaves the whole world blind and all that. Revenge. Yeah. Probably not a. It's probably not a great idea, is it? Revenge. Although there's some great revenge movies. I mean, John Wick. It got a bit cartoonish after the first few, didn't it? But that first movie, I thoroughly enjoyed it anyway. What other revenge flicks that are there? Let me know your favourite revenge movies in the comments. And maybe I'll check some of them out if I haven't seen them. Yeah. Thanks for joining me. Anyway, guys, check out the Patreon if you're that way inclined. You like what I do and stuff. Thanks for the love and support, and for everyone that's already joined over there. It means a lot. I hope you have a great week. Lots of love to you, and I'll see you soon.